What is up, everybody? Welcome to a live edition of the Keeper's Corner podcast, coming to you from 72 Tavern. We're sitting in the entryway. Hopefully, audio's fine. We know
No, it sounds terrible.
Dude, we know it's going to be tough. We got you, me, and then a couple of servers out here. Plus, we got to be out here just to hear anything.
Yeah, it is loud. You might hear it come through every once in a while because it's loud.
But I'm going to try to monitor the chat from my phone. And don't mind me as I eat. I had to work post-game, pre-game. So this is my lunch. Brandon.
Well, don't you feel special?
When you work in the kitchen, you make some extra special stuff, like spicy maple barbecue. You gonna try the sauce?
Why isn't... No, thank you. I couldn't eat another bite at this point.
Sauce.
I couldn't eat another drop.
Okay. Audio sounds great.
Woohoo!
Thank you, Steve. All right, so that was the first MASL All-Star game since 2021 when they did the one in Kansas City.
Yeah. Yep, basically the COVID game.
Brandon, what are your thoughts? Just we'll start with the skills competitions and then get right into the game itself.
I was going to say, the skills competition was absolutely, in my opinion, the highlight. I thought that was extremely fun. I think the goalie competition was probably one of my favorites. The head-to-head there was just a lot of fun. It was really great to watch. I spoke with Andrew after, and he was just loved it. So he was happy to be a part of it, and it was
just fight that glare coming off my bald head.
Yeah, see, if I try and do that with my hat, I am now a shadow.
You have a brim. I don't.
So that's not going to work. But
how we doing, Vandergriff?
How are you guys? Are you live or something?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Oh, it's fine.
No,
we're just covering the game, so.
Okay.
Yeah, skills competition I thought was great.
Yeah.
I'd watch a full tournament for the goalie competition.
100%.
Relay, Team Pereira kind of smoked Team Kelvin in that.
Yeah, that was definitely a one-sided affair in that regard. I mean, it just wasn't even a contest for that one. I mean, Team Pereira just took it. So it was still, there was still some really good chips though.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think you saw a team that relies a little bit more on power versus a team of finesse.
yes.
And the finesse won that one. I mean, we watched a few guys that we know in Utica are more lean back and rip it shooters.
Mm-hmm.
And they struggled to find the small net at distance.
Yeah. There was definitely a couple of hang-ups that it was, the accuracy wasn't there, but the power was. Mm-hmm. Or power could have been. It just wasn't working. It didn't work out.
They took 2 out of 3 for Pereira. Yeah. And then what came next? That was the crossbar was last.
Crossbar was last, and
goalie was first. The relay was second. Why am I blanking on the third one?
What was the third one?
I guess that tells you what left an impact in our minds. The shootouts.
Oh, yeah.
The shootout.
I mean, the one was tainted.
Yes. Yeah, they were only supposed to be allowed 1 shot.
Yeah.
But
and IB26 took 2.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're totally going to, really stick to the rules of this contest.
I suppose for Mr. Inevitable, it was inevitable.
It was inevitable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, who took that one? That was Team Pereira as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They won 5-3, so it didn't matter. But.
I think a lot of that came down to, if I'm honest, that came down to Willie B. I mean, Willie B is a beast, but we already knew that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, granted, we had, Team Calvin had Neto and Andrew Coughlin, but Willie B, he was in the groove all night, except when he lost the goalie competition.
I thought you were going to say when he lost his shirt.
He lost that for a while. Because we may or may not have been catcalling him. Just saying.
Some of you may have. I maybe had to snap a picture for Kate who wasn't here. And then I had to be like, whoa, lady, calm down. I'm still your boyfriend. Let's, let's not get too overzealous.
Oh, I would. I mean, we were. It didn't matter. We were.
told them.
Thank you, Huber. Huber, you want to join?
I can move.
No, you're fine.
I got a second camera. So, like, we got. It's not on at the moment, but you know, we get other guys out here.
We got the FC fanatic here. He just doesn't want to be on camera.
Yes, that's true.
He looks like a
you
man
guys
who's
are
ready
real-
for
you
bed.
guys-
We're
live
literally
now?
live.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
we're literally talking to the peoples.
You want to try some spicy maple barbecue?
Stick your finger in there. Yeah.
Are you getting everyone to do it?
I'm gonna try. Well, the wings are mine. That's my lunch.
Nobody touches the wings.
Little heat, sweet up
Oh,
front.
there's
The heat on the back end.
Heat on the back. Yep.
In a good way?
You know, when you work in a kitchen, you just bring in stuff that you have at home and want to get rid of and go
I'm
mix.
still upset.
People
that-
watching. Hello, everybody.
I'm still upset we didn't get the Riggy wings.
You know, we talked about that, and then given the way that we went through Riggy's that weekend,
Fair.
So, if you guys want good Riggy wings, Francesca's, I mean, it's in Syracuse, but they have Riggy wings that are really good.
Okay.
They're mild, so.
all right.
Well,
So-
viewership went down.
Whatever.
It stayed about the same.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
was so after the shootout, or after the relay, and then of course there was the relay race, or not the relay race, but the crossbar,
the crossbar to finish it?
which
Controversy.
controversy.
Yeah,
much
as they
controversy.
said, it's not the MASL without some controversy.
I mean, you know, everybody thought that, of course, Team Pereira won initially just because, you know, it hit a crossbar, just not
Well,
the crossbar.
Team Pereira thought they won.
Yeah,
Some of the fans thought they won.
Refs did a great job in overturning that.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
say,
yeah. I mean-
I can't say enough about the referees this evening.
I don't know about you guys, but me and the beer garden, like, I could tell that hit the wrong crossbar.
Yeah.
Just based on how it bounced.
Yeah, it definitely, you could see that it hit the wrong one.
Yeah,
So,
everyone knew it except Team Pereira. But
Well, you know, sometimes you try to sell it. That's the art of soccer,
Oh,
as,
yeah,
we,
absolutely,
as we
yeah.
well know.
yes,
who was it that got the win for Team Calvin? That was
Mario Alvarez.
Mario
Mario
Alvarez. I couldn't
Alvarez.
remember if it was Alvarez or Sanchez.
Super Mario.
Yeah, Kelvin was close, like every
Multiple
A
time.
half
times.
dozen times at least. Yep. I know, it was Saucy Sanchez that took care of things with Calvin in the.
Yes.
That was,
in the
They
game.
combined for six
Six
of the seven goals.
Yep.
Yeah, they were a scary combo. Absolutely.
Very scary. It was
So-
good. It was good.
Yeah,
Good.
it was absolutely
What'd you
enjoyable.
get in charge of?
So I had no complaints about the
The
game.
GOAT right there. Thank you very much.
No problem, man.
He's a DJ?
No, we do a show about the soccer team, so we're
That's
recapping
why-
the All-Star game.
Cool.
All right, have a good night,
Yeah,
guys. Thank
have a
you
good
so
night,
much.
guys. Cool, I'm sure that'll be you out there someday.
That is not cool.
No? I saw the dreads. That's all I could
was
see.
that was
definitely
not cool.
not cool.
I could only see the dreads, man.
Duh.
Yeah, whatever. He's wearing the fucking...
He's tired.
Yeah.
Am
Yep.
I tired?
Yep.
Yeah. No, it's... I mean, he's more beat than me, but I'm just... Got grease all over my glasses, saw dreads, and was like, I think that's cool.
Wrong.
Whatever. I tried.
Yeah.
So do we want to talk about the game?
Yeah, let's talk about it. So, 12-minute quarters, running clock until the last 5 minutes.
Yes.
Obviously, just, you know, limiting effort, but
So how surprised were you guys that the score was what it was?
That it wasn't double digits across the board?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little bit shocked about that.
yeah, there was a lot more defense in this game than I expected.
I think the 2020 All-Star game was more scoring. I think it was 9-5 or something like
Yeah.
that, if I remember correctly.
Like, this was 4-3 until 3 goals right at the end from Team
Yeah.
Calvin.
So
Yeah.
I mean, it was right up until the. I would say
2 of them
last-
were empty netters.
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah,
the last
exactly.
3 or 4 minutes was. Yeah. Up until then, it was 4-3.
Yeah, competitive
surprised.
game. It looked good. Everybody was, you know, it wasn't like the NBA All-Star game where you're just like, okay, are they scoring 200?
No, they played
Yeah,
it
they played.
like. They put on a great show.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
Oh, 100%.
I don't know if you guys have seen any stuff online. Looks like there were more issues with the stream. Again.
That's what
We-
I heard. I heard it was a lot of audio issues, but I would have to go back. I'm sure it would not show on YouTube feed. But
Well,
No, the last time it did show on YouTube when I
Oh,
went.
it did?
Yeah,
Okay, all
I was rewatching the Baltimore game, and the issues are still there.
yeah, I'll have to go back and watch.
but I'm assuming it was
So-
it was well. I wonder how the skills competition was compared to
That also had issues.
That also had issues.
Yeah.
I'll listen to it on the way home.
It's disappointing, but
I mean, it happens. I think that's why a lot of the time when the games used to go live, they'd go live early. But with Galazzo, they would go live for a couple minutes, test it, make sure it works, and then cut out. But they can't really do that with Galazzo.
yeah, I don't know, it's just it's disappointing that somehow we're another year into it and the production's going the wrong way again.
Yeah. Yeah, it can't always be sunshine and roses and stuff like that for these games, but
So I mean, we have to look at who's to blame. Is it our feed or is it Golasso? Because I have heard from other arenas that could be Golasso.
I mean, I know the issues were there on YouTube and then it came back on Galazzo, so.
but we've had issues in multiple arenas on Galazzo.
Yeah,
So that's the only
it could be a bit of
common
A and
point.
B.
Yeah, it could be.
It's not you, it's me.
Yeah, it could be their servers on some parts, and it could be maybe our connection on some parts. It could be a combination of everything just coming together in the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a little column A, a little column B. That's just how it is, more than likely.
And then, as we talked about before, I've been told that Utica has had to dumb down their equipment
I've heard that.
to meet with like where the rest of the league is and have the same settings.
Actually, I don't know why I'm telling you that I heard that. You're the one that literally told me that. So, of
Yeah,
course you know that.
Mine comes from fairly high up,
No,
so
no.
like someone with the know.
And there's lots of those here right now still.
Yeah, there's a lot of those here.
Yeah, we would have been out a little sooner, but a certain last table walked in, and apparently we can't say no to the commissioner.
Probably not.
I can.
You can.
I can.
But he probably could.
On the clock, I can't.
Yeah, fair.
Off the clock, I probably shouldn't.
You just be like, no,
Like, sir,
bad.
Sir, you've
Sir, please,
had an hour and a half to get here.
please, no more. Please, I can't do anymore.
The game was skills competition, fantastic. Game, competitive, but I think
Very
the best
competitive.
part about it was watching these guys just have fun.
They had fun.
Yes.
As much as they are,
Chad had fun, didn't you?
Did you have fun?
you have fun. How we doing?
Hi.
You poor soul. Yeah, everyone, all the guys had fun, and you could tell.
Oh yeah.
It's great to be able to see the guys turn off that competitive nature
here,
and still be
I'm
competitive.
moving.
I can do this.
I'm moving.
Oh, I can certainly
Look at that camera too.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, you're
We
on.
just got to
you're on
squeeze
that
in.
camera.
Yeah, I got
Oh.
a second camera. Yeah.
All right.
We got Chad Vandergrift joining us.
Impromptu.
Yeah. But hey, we'll take it. Chad,
Do you have fun out there?
you have fun?
A lot of fun.
It seemed like a lot of the guys were really enjoying themselves out there when,
So like the locker rooms were right next to each other.
Yeah.
They were just going back and forth. So there was banter the whole time, but like, I don't know. A lot of teammates, ex-teammates,
Yeah.
compete, guys that have played for years. So just in general, like,
and when there's no stakes, you can really just
Yeah.
enjoy it versus,
Yeah.
a regular game.
yeah.
So that's got to be nice.
And it's been a long time. Like it's
Yeah.
awesome. So like
Yeah.
at first, I don't think we really knew like how hard you go. There's two early goals, so it's like, okay, we got to pick it up a little more.
Yeah.
So it's like it's hard to judge how hard you go, especially as a defender. But I think
I mean, we watched our captain, Nate Bordeaux, put Kelvin over the boards.
Yeah.
Right next to us.
Nate
So it's
wanted
like-
him. Nate wanted to guard him. He's
Yeah.
been training with him, playing with him. He's like, I know some of his tricks, maybe, but obviously he has a lot of tricks too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the skill. What did you think of the skills competition? That was a new thing that they added from the last All-Star. What did you think of that?
I liked it.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was good. I liked the relay, the crossword challenge. That was good.
Yeah.
So overall, good. What do you think? Do you think it could be a little spiced up, or?
I mean, you could spice it up, but I think with what we had to work with, I mean, a one-night event, I thought it was put together pretty good.
Yeah, I think they're down to kind of the wire for most of them, which
Yeah.
is what you want. So.
Yeah. I think the one thing I'd do is put the crossbar event earlier, just because it takes so long there to get that one from 3/4 away,
The long one.
Yeah.
How come you didn't? Did you do that one? Did you do the 3/4?
I did not.
You
No.
probably should have.
I should have. Oh, I
You should
appreciate
have.
that.
So it can clear.
Probably should have.
No, it was definitely. I mean, it was entertaining for us for sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
I mean, you
you know, watching and seeing how much fun you guys were having out there really energized everyone else around. And I know I was smiling like the whole game, the whole. I guess it's not really just the game; it's the whole event. And it was just. I mean, it was just a blast to watch. So.
That's what it's mainly for, right?
Yeah.
People watch and this and that.
Yeah.
Like, they get to see a lot of the stars and a lot of guys that do so well in this league. So
Yeah, I mean it's a what if, it's a whole what if team scenario, you know, because you're probably never going to see all of these guys on the same teams like they were set up tonight. There's almost no way.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, just being able to see that what if, what if all these guys come together on the same team? I mean, it's just fun to watch. It really is. So.
There's a lot of energy, a lot of just, even
And
for a
especially-
smaller crowd, because it's a Wednesday night.
Yeah,
was there more energy than you expected, or kind of the same, or did you expect it to be a lot more?
It's probably about what I expected,
Okay.
Yeah.
It's still loud just because of the way the roof works here, and, it's not 4,000 people loud, but I don't know, I think we did all right.
And nobody knew how to cheer.
What about the play, though? What about the play, like
Oh,
player-wise?
Play, fantastic.
I thought
It
the
was-
play was a lot harder than
Yeah.
I thought, because considering Dallas and Texas play tomorrow,
Yeah,
you guys play like Friday or Saturday,
Yeah.
so it's like,
there's a handful of teams that.
yeah, so you're putting all this energy into it, and it's you guys have to like hop on a flight in literally like 7 hours and then head home. So it's like, I think we all thought it was going to be a lot more higher scoring because of like less defense,
Yeah.
like not wanting to get everyone hurt.
Yeah.
And it turned into a little more.
It was
I'm like,
As the
okay,
game went on,
I
it just
don't
started
wanna
ratcheting up a
I'm
little.
like, okay,
I know.
like, okay, guys, you go.
It's like we can have fun, but we still have that competitive nature.
Yep.
But no one got hurt. That's
That is
Yeah.
a very good point.
Yeah.
yeah.
Seriously.
I have those once in a while.
No, that's a very.
Once in a
good
great while.
You don't want to be the person to hurt anybody, and you don't want to get hurt. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think that was a
especially
huge success.
especially in this game. Maybe in a game in the season, if somebody gets hurt, then that it absolutely still sucks. But there's things there's playoffs on the line. There's anything like that in those games. In this one, where it means literally nothing if you win or lose, other than pride,
Yeah.
basically. Then
Some banter.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then it's like, you want to see it. You want to make sure that you see it even less. So, no, it was good. I was glad that there was some rough and tumble, but it wasn't anybody getting hurt or anything like that. We didn't see anybody limping in here or anything like that. So that's always good.
Yeah. Who was it? Was it Steph that went up and over Rianne on the
Yes.
header? Where it's like, I bet you it's been a long time since anybody's climbed Marquez like that.
Yeah. But yeah.
All right, so I got to ask, because I work here in the kitchen. I work at Babes, and I know you guys ate there last night. You ate here tonight. Do you have a place that you preferred?
Here or there.
Yeah.
So I had chicken parmesan there.
Okay.
The plates like are massive, no matter
Yeah,
what
they are.
meal you get, which is something I really like because I eat a lot.
Nope.
I forget which one. Nacho patty had steak and it was a pasta. Oh, that one.
Okay,
If I
yeah,
go
probably
back,
like
I'm getting that.
the Tuscan.
I think
it
so.
is. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
got the mushrooms and
Yes,
tomatoes and spinach.
So
yeah.
if I go back, I'm getting that one. And then I had the Riggies here because obviously I have to try those, you know.
Yeah, like a
Absolutely.
third of you guys got Riggies here
Yeah.
tonight.
I mean, if you haven't
Yeah, one in Utica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you love it? So, I mean, both have been great. Honestly, like that was cool because we were all together, both teams.
Yeah.
Quiet, big table,
Yep.
perfect setting, and then obviously here it's fans and all the players, and, people just hanging out. So
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a favorite.
You know, as someone that
Next
works
time
at
I'm
both,
here-
that's great to
next
hear.
time I'm here, I'm going to both.
Good.
Nice.
I'm sure Ash will love to hear that too. Well, Chad, thank you for taking time. We'll let you get back in there with the guys.
Thank you so much.
And,
Appreciate it.
Hopefully, we'll see you guys match up in the playoffs.
Well, they're coming in a few weeks.
Oh yeah, we got you back
yeah.
here in a
Yeah,
couple
we have
weeks.
in a few weeks. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I got to
man.
root against you. Sorry.
Some of the people, they're so nice. And they're like, we'll be booing you here soon. I'm like,
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah,
I was telling like all the other guys like nacho stuff. I'm like, sorry, I have to boo you in a few
sorry,
weeks.
not sorry.
Yeah.
It's the nature of the game.
I was talking with Gordy last week after the game, and his daughter's there, or soon-to-be daughter, going into his marriage, and I am apparently known as the refs you suck guy. So
No, but I love the energy that like all the Utica fans bring. It's something different to the league, and it's good.
I got to get out to Cable Dahmer at some point. It's just
It's a nice arena.
yeah,
Been there a few times.
I want to get to them all. You gotta get to 'em
Yep,
all.
same.
Yeah. Again, thank you.
Thank you so
Enjoy.
much.
See you, Chad.
All right, so that's Chad Vandergrift, defender for Kansas City Comets.
Business. Straight business.
Completely impromptu.
Yeah.
Was not planned. He just happened to be out here.
My fault. Sorry.
Hey, it's all good.
Yeah, totally we're
Well,
upset.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you're really
Super upset. Go grab Billy B. I'm
Okay.
kidding.
Metal versus the KC players. Fun to watch. Yeah, gotta agree.
Yes.
I kind of wish the Utica guys got broken up a bit more.
Yeah.
I think I agree.
I would have loved to have seen Alava try to lock down Kelvin.
I think there should be a rule implemented. It should be you have a max of like 2 teammates. Or-
Not including
Captains.
not including captains.
Not including captains. I think it should be like you looked at the lineup. You had 3 guys from Utica, 2 from Milwaukee.
Oh, that's Utica or
So
baseball news. So it's breaking news from ESPN for baseball.
gonna say,
Bregman to the Red Sox.
Bregman
yeah.
to the Red
Yeah.
Sox. Yeah, great. So I get to continue hating that player. Yes.
So like 5 out of the 6 players were either Utica or Milwaukee. So I think it should be like you have to pick at least 1 player from each team. Have 2 representatives.
I like that. I like that idea.
1 from each team. You know?
Because I think my biggest thing was, when you, at the end of the day, when you were kind of looking at these 2 teams,
Yeah.
everyone in the arena was rooting for Team Calvin.
Yeah.
It wasn't a split, and you kind of want more of a 50-50 split in an all-star game
Oh, absolutely.
for fans, because otherwise it just feels, half these guys feel like they're the away team and they're not really getting
People
much
were
support.
chanting for UCFC for some strange reason.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
trying, and it wasn't picking up very well.
See, I was hoping that at like the 30-second mark,
Yeah.
that things they would stop friggin' scoring.
I was gonna try
because I was gonna be like, let's go All Stars, something like that. That cheers for all of them, because we don't care about what team wins this. We just care about the fact that all these guys are here and
had a good time.
Yeah.
and entertained us. It was a showcase for the league. That's really what it was.
I do have to say there was a downside to this, and that's merchandise.
Yes, I wanted a scarf.
I wanted a hoodie or a hat or something, and I did not get any of that, and I'm very sad.
Like I have
I have
my
a decal.
I have my hoodie, which is very comfortable. It's very warm, but I wish I had.
What up, Dennis?
I really wish I had been able to get a scarf. That's absolutely what I wanted because I'm a scarf guy. You know, I've gotten scarves from basically every place that I've gone except for like Harrisburg, and so I would have loved to get one for that. Absolutely, but.
Yeah.
You know, we got what we could get, which I think, it was basically T-shirts and hoodies.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And
decals. And the posters.
I got a decal, yeah, and a poster, yeah, but
Which I still have one signature that I need to get. I still need Calvin. He's the only one I didn't get to.
I gotta find out why the arena staff gets the same nice zip-up hoodies that the players get, but the kitchen isn't included in that.
You're not part of the arena.
Yeah, right.
You're just outside of it.
Yeah, I can only walk right into the arena from the kitchen. We only store our dry goods in the arena.
Well, your dry goods should get a zip up then.
We'll put it in there, and then I'll take it. So we're talking changes for the future.
I could see some. I was actually hoping you were going to ask because if you weren't, I was going to and say like, what do you think should be changed or added?
Okay, number one priority has to be getting it on a weekend, and it's an off weekend.
Yes.
For the whole league.
For the whole league.
I understand teams don't want to play in December. Boo-hoo. Move a game to December.
Play on Christmas. I'm kidding.
We
Don't do that.
We played 4 days after Christmas, and then 3 days later, and we had over 7,000 people here between the two.
people play St. Louis plays on Black Friday, so
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah.
Make it happen. I mean,
Okay, here's my thought. Do you even want it during the season?
3/4 of the way.
I would say.
I think it's a nice break for everybody.
I'd say halfway. I think the timing of this is good. I think halfway is good. I think right now the timing is good. I think it has to be planned out a little better.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But I think it should be 2 days. I think in 2020 it was. I want to say it was 2 days. I think there was, or no, maybe it was 1 day. It was practice in the morning and then the game was at night. But maybe spread it out into 2 days. Have a fan fest 1 day and then the game the next.
Yeah. Yeah, the Fan Fest kind of was a bit of a mess there initially because literally kids were jumping the boards and stuff like that, and they had to really pick up the security, and it was a little bit of a mess at first. So
I think the original plan was to take the Fan Fest and everything that's going on here at 72 and have it across the road at Autolicious, or the old Autolicious, now known as Championship Village.
yeah,
And unfortunately, the weather being what it is, they kind of were like, well, it's cold. Logistically, there's other issues getting people over there.
They could have done it what Nexus Center is right there.
See, I would have put it down at
I would
Nexus.
have put it at Nexus. you
positive
know?
side, I got to set foot on the turf.
But
I've never done that before. Unlike you, and you,
let me tell you,
I haven't been on the turf yet.
I was on the turf for a catering event,
My whole body was on the turf.
and
Yeah,
it is very different when the arena's empty and there's just like a couple hundred people down
yeah.
there having dinner and stuff, and there's a band on the stage. Or you're down there running sprints trying to carry pizza boxes in front of 4,000 people.
Yeah. Is that what those were? Sprints?
Look, I haven't run in yes.
See? Now you know how I feel.
I didn't pull anything. I just hurt for 3 days.
I can't see it, so I would check the
I needed to sit for 10 minutes after I did the running.
because I can't see it very well. So I was
I
like,
wish the poster had the roster for the teams. Put the rosters on there so that they can sign next to their names.
yeah,
That would have been good.
that would be nice. Have it
Yeah.
for those that actually for those that haven't seen it.
I have an idea.
So when was the Fan Fest announced? That was, I don't know, when did they announce the Fan Fest? I did, like, a couple days ago. Really wasn't that long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't really put a lot of
Fanfare into it or anything.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Just for the All-Star. This is just
Are
for
they
the
just
All-Star
yelling
game.
Tozer?
So for people who weren't here and haven't seen the poster, this was basically the poster that you could get.
It was $5.
I said you could get. I didn't say it was free.
It was not for just $5.
And yeah, having like the the actual roster across it would be nice, because then then people knew kind of where to sign versus this, which was literally everywhere.
I think I would have had the bottom whited out just so you had somewhere they could sign and you could see
Yes, that would be smart too. Definitely having a. I mean, yes, I guess granted you could just do the back.
I want to say they did that for the All-Star game in Kansas City. I want to say they did that. But anyways, so hear me out.
Hearing, listening.
So this brings back the MISL days. Bring back multi-point scoring for the All-Star game.
That'd be fun. That would shake things up.
That would shake things up a little bit.
Like what Calvin tried to do in the shootout there. Because in the shootout, when Team Calvin was down, he wanted to have both keepers in there, and
Yeah, we are. How you doing, David? Good to see you, man.
so he wanted to do two. He wanted his account twice if he had both keepers in there.
Yeah.
Which would have been great if he could get it past both Willie B and Zierhofer. That would have been so entertaining.
Oh, that would have been great.
That would've
Pereira
been-
should have allowed it.
Pereira should have allowed it, but I think he just he wanted to win.
Yeah.
He wanted to win the shootout.
I think he's like, I can't risk this.
No.
We can't go to a sudden death shootout.
Because he's probably just thinking to himself. He's like, why would I let you get this to count for 2 goals when if I don't agree to it, then you
Can't win.
automatically lose.
Yeah.
I enjoyed, so speaking of said shootout, I enjoyed Willie B's, anytime he saved it, he would do this.
Kind of
Yes.
dancing.
He was
It
very
was
entertaining.
Very animated.
Yes. He was having a blast with
Or a blast, if you
a
will.
blarst, if you will, yes. Which it was nice to be able to not boo a lot of these guys.
Yeah.
Being able to meet and cheer for like Pereira, for instance.
Yeah,
It was very, very different, very interesting.
yeah, 100%. But yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. We boo, we heckle, we jeer. We get under their skin when they're here as opposing teams, but we respect them as players, and we still want to, be able to.
Yeah, once the whistle is blown and the game's over, it's
They go back to being people and not opponents.
Yeah.
yeah. It was kind of interesting when I got here this afternoon. The first 2 people to say hi were Pat Thompson and Juan Pereira. I have never said hello to Juan Pereira a day in my life,
And now you have.
and now I have.
You made a new friend.
Yeah,
Aw.
it's weird, like saying hi to
Is it-
Jonatas Mello and Juan Pereira. and be
Yeah.
like, hey, I've been booing you for the last 10 years, and they're like, yes, I know.
So is it, I have to ask because the Baltimore broadcast for years was calling him Juwan Pereira, like Juwan, and then it was also
Juwana?
on, and I don't know which one it is.
I don't know. I call
Go find him and ask him.
If he comes through, we gotta ask.
I don't think any of
on
them
the
are coming
back of
through.
his jersey so they were playing
No.
foot volley. It was Vinny and Kelvin versus Mello and Pereira. On the back of his jersey, it was Pereira, the same way Nick Pereira spells his.
Uh-huh.
But I thought it had an I in there somewhere, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like Perei or Iera.
I before E, except after Pereira. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well, we can always go try and track somebody down and
Yeah.
bring them and drag them back here.
Yeah, I think we can just kind of go over to that cold open little panel, take a little break. I gotta grab some wet wipes.
I
Anyway.
Yeah.
am going to drive home because I have to work in the morning.
All right.
So.
Safe travels, Mr. Huber.
Thanks for joining us.
I would
No,
shake your hand,
anytime.
but my hands are extremely sticky from that
no
maple
worries.
barbecue.
No
So
worries.
we'll be back in a couple minutes, and don't go anywhere, folks.
Yeah, definitely don't leave.
Well, I am. I'm going.
He's
Except
leaving,
him, yeah.
but we're not. So
We're breaking down anything and everything Utica City FC related. This is the Keeper's Corner podcast with your hosts, Matt Sterling and Brandon Brooks. Let's get into it. Yes, sir.
There'll be a camera.
Got you right there.
Hey,
So-
let's go.
All right, and we're back, and we're joined by a former Utica City player. Let's see, you were Newtown Pride for 1 year, and then you were part of the Arena Boys on Concaifa FC.
Yep. Time of my life, man.
Steph Mijatovic.
Thank you. Pleasure to be on the podcast, man. Watch you guys all the time, man. Appreciate what you
Thank
guys
you for
do.
joining.
Of course, thank you guys.
Hey, we love
So-
talking about the game. We love the game, and you guys are always great to us. So
Man, I mean, I've always said it. I love playing here. Best fans in the league, best arena to play at. So I much appreciate all the love that I seen today from the fans. And I can't ever forget it. It's a second home to me for sure.
yeah, I'm sure you saw the reactions on social media when that trade for Taiyu was announced. And
Yeah.
I was just as shocked as everybody, but that's professional sports, so.
yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest. I was upset, but I wasn't super upset because I'm also an Empire fan.
Okay.
So like, I was like, okay, you're going to my second team. I'm kind of okay with this, but at the same time, I mean, having you here, it's second to none. So
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, I love the warm weather. Can't complain. Didn't miss this cold and snow for sure.
Yeah. That's the one thing everyone says about here is like, well,
Oh, yeah.
Syracuse basketball and football up here. Why are they recruiting to the Northeast when they can go play in Clemson or
Oh, of course.
Miami?
Of course.
Yeah.
and especially when it's literally snowing right now. I mean,
Yeah, snow
you
and
know,
ice out there.
it's nice and cold.
But that's why you guys got diehard fans for sure. That's
Oh, yeah.
why. That's what makes it different for sure.
We make the drive.
Oh yeah, of course.
So what do you think overall? You enjoy it?
I think it was a lot of fun. We should be doing this maybe twice a year, but definitely every year. Love playing with ballers, like sharing the pitch with Calvin, Marco Fabian.
Yeah.
But I mean, the whole thing was awesome. Trying to be like the NBA, NHL, and like do all that stuff. The skills game was cool. I got to work on my passing for sure out there. I was like, couldn't believe that. Didn't stretch or warm up, but the game was so much fun. We were all buzzing. You know, at first it was supposed to be like a little chill, you know, just have fun. But then it got intense, and everybody started running, playing. So it's a lot of fun. No, I'm glad we won for sure. We're all winners. So.
Yeah, a little bit of a pride competition is what it kind of turned into.
Oh yeah, I told everyone. They said, "Yeah, let's have fun." I was like, "Look, guys, this is personal. Like, I'm trying to win. I'm never trying to lose when I step on the field, for sure."
No, it was a lot of fun to watch. We really enjoyed. I mean, honestly, I think I said it before. Like just enjoyed the more you guys were enjoying it on the field made us enjoy it even more. I mean, you know, watching how much fun, you know, all the celebrations and everything like that. Like you guys were, you could tell you guys were just having a blast, and it was infectious for the rest of the arena.
Oh, of course. And I mean, you guys are loud too. The arena's loud. I mean, we're all laughing, like talking smack to each other, but it's all like fun and games and stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, I maybe already posted a video that I snagged completely by accident during Sweet Caroline. I just zoomed out on the whole arena, then happened to zoom in on Team Pereira bench, just as your former teammate Stinson on the bench and former Arena Boy teammate Reggett started dancing around to it. So there's a 30-second
Sweet
clip of them
Caroline.
just dancing to Sweet Caroline.
Let's go.
It's like, yeah, they're just having fun. This is what you want to see.
Yeah.
Oh, and those are both my brothers. I mean, they've been best friends since they were younger. I'm best friends with both of them. I mean, we all love each other to death, man.
Yeah,
So
say
it's cool to come out here and all play together.
Yeah, I know those two were on St. Louis at the same time. Were you there at the same time as well? Or?
We're all around like Chicago, St. Louis area.
Okay.
So like I came in a little bit after St. Louis, but I played with Zach everywhere. We stay together in Chicago a lot, like when we played Talachas and stuff. And Justin, I was his roommate and played with him in Empire.
Okay.
So,
Very nice.
I know they know each other, and it's cool. I mean, I know they got both good dance moves, so I'm sure they were impressive. Yeah, I've seen them at the club for sure.
Well, you got anything else? I don't want to keep them too long.
I'm just going to do this because I asked Chad the same thing. So you guys ate at Babe's last night. You ate here tonight. I work at both.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite option at either of them that you went to?
Favorite option? I mean, you can't go wrong with the burgers here at 72. Yeah, I love
No,
the
you
burger.
can't.
Yeah, I love the burger. So I ate here for 2 years ago for like almost every day. So I mean, I love it here. Love everything about it. And yeah, burgers for sure.
Glad to hear it.
But yeah, thank you guys so much, man.
No, thank
Oh,
you.
thank
We
you.
appreciate your
Appreciate it.
time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hopefully, maybe see you guys soon. You never know.
Hope so.
Yeah. Well, you
never
know, hope, if we get a Tacoma Utica finals.
Oh yeah, you never know. See you guys.
See you, man.
Take care.
You're not even on camera.
We gotta go at 3:30.
I know. I'm trying to sit over here by my wings, but I can't. Don't want to eat too much.
Yeah, I hear
Don't want
you.
to forget them. Oh, this has been fun. It's been a good time.
Like I said, I have to track down at least one other person for sure.
Yeah, you want to get one other person.
At least.
At least.
I mean, we still need to give
We still
him.
gotta get Juan his cheesecake.
Can we just go find him?
Just bring it to him?
I'll just be like, hey, Sterling promised you this, and also
It's a little cold
if you
now,
want
but-
to, it's a little cold, but it's like if you also want to jump on, we're still recording.
Still going,
so.
yeah.
Yeah,
You're gonna go hunt. I'm gonna go use the restroom. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
All right, back again. This time, joined by the Prince, Juan Alava.
Hello, everybody. How are you?
Well, we've been trying to get this for a while. We just haven't been able to line up schedules.
Thank you for giving me time so I can practice my English a little bit more.
Hey, of course.
It's probably easier than me trying to practice my Spanish. I don't remember.
Yeah. I'm gonna have you say one word in Spanish at the end of the interview for sure. Okay?
Okay.
Fair.
So, Juan, what do you think of the event?
Well, I think the All-Star game was amazing. I was just talking right here, like if I was in the stands, I would have a blast. It was very fun, and that's what we want, you know. Like even the score, like whoever wins or not, like it was like for people to have fun, enjoy, and to be honest, the talent that was in the field, it was amazing. Even me, I was watching people playing. I was like, these guys are very good. So
Oh, yeah.
I feel that like the event went well. Then hopefully we can have this every year. That would be amazing.
Yeah. I mean, I know that it wasn't necessarily a serious game, but I mean, just watching you step toe to toe with a lot of these like top notch, forwards and offensive line, offensive players. I mean, it's always fun watching you and watching how you've developed on the defense on this team. On the Utica team,
Yeah.
much less making it up to the All-Star game, which I mean I know I can speak for both of us that we were seriously pulling for you on the voting.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I feel that like, so this is my 4th year for Utica.
Yep.
My first year, like, I played like maybe like 6 games in total. And then when Coach Everton came, like, I remember have a meeting with him before the season started. I was like, yo, I wanna switch to defense. I think I can like give more to the team in that position. And I wanna give a shout out to him because he gave me the opportunity from day one, and then he never took me out. Like, I can say right now that I'm the only player since Everton came that play every game.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't been out, so he really helped me to develop in that position. Like now, this year, like I'm been working a little more in my shooting, my finishing, so I can
Yep.
maybe contribute with a little more points than just the defending part. So
Yep.
I think like he really helped me in my career, like as a defender. Now I love the position, and I hope I can stay in Utica for many years. Like, I don't really think.
I think the
We'll
fans
take
would
that.
love to have you.
I love the fans, so I would definitely stay here, and then hopefully you guys have Prince for so many years.
No, I think they mentioned it on the Dallas broadcast that you played like 60-some consecutive games.
Yeah.
We've talked about it before on the show that the best ability for any player is their availability. So being that
Yes.
Iron Man,
Well, like, first I want to thank God because He kept me healthy.
Yeah.
Like I try to take care of myself outside the field too. Like do extra training, recovery, like go to trainers, so I can like always be available for the team. Like at the end of the day, always like it's a staff decision, like who's gonna play or not. Me, I will try to always bring the best individual to the group, and if I get picked to the roster, obviously like try to give my best for the team, and always practice and,
What up, Gordy?
and work a lot for be available there. Shout out for GG3! Shout out for GG3! Let's go!
Gotta go and beat the snow. Oh my God.
Good luck out there.
yeah. Have a good one, guys. Dress safe.
Yes, see you guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely been, watching you develop in on defense. We see missteps with everybody. I mean, you've had some in the past couple years, but I will say this, every time that you end up having the ball on defense, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me, but it's just like relief. Like they're not getting that away from him. It is his.
Yeah, it's probably the best we've felt about a defender since Darren Toby left, I would say.
Agreed, 100%.
You just mentioned a name that for me is very important because Toby for me is like a legend. He's a player that I look up every day. Like I don't know if you guys know, fun fact, but I coach with Toby, so me and him we work together. So I see him every day for hours. So we talk about the game for like hours. Like every time that I play, I'm waiting to go to work or coach,
yeah.
so he can tell me, yo, you did this wrong, you did this right. So obviously, I think we are different players than Toby. I always make fun of him. Like I always joke with him. I'll be like, yo, I'm gonna say I'm the new Toby. But definitely, it's very like big shoes to try to like put on. But amazing player. So
Yeah.
I'm very happy that I can bring that to you guys, or for the fans, or for the team, that relief. And I want that for the team too. I want the team to to feel safe when I'm in the field, like feel that like we're not gonna get scored on, and then if I have the ball, like I will try to take care of the ball. So the players like Kelvin, Nilton, Ronnie, the players that like we have, even Vinny, the players that we have to create being dangerous to the other team, try to take care of the ball so I can bring it to them and they can do their magic, you know. That's my job. I'm very happy with my role, and then like I said, like I'm working very hard to help my team the most that I can. I want to bring that trophy to Utica. That's my dream, and whatever it comes, like defender of the year, making team of the season, whatever, that's an extra for me. For me, it's always the group prize more important than just an individual prize. I do love to be first defender of the year for Utica first. That's one of my goals, one of my dreams. To do it 2 times in a row, like that would be amazing for me. But if it doesn't happen, but I still have the team, I'm so happy.
Oh yeah, I mean it definitely shows, you know, the level of effort that we see consistently from you on the field is always, you know, it's always amazing for us to see. I mean,
Thank you.
You know, you're we have definitely seen the more offensive push from you going up the field, which, you know, we also like because we know you can get back when you need to.
Like always time and place, you know, like
Yeah.
I try to pick up the times to go forward so I don't hurt the team. And like I say, I love my role. If my role is to stay back and clean up everything, I'm very happy to do that, you know. Like I love to be a defender, and then just give me a defense, I'll take care of you.
Yeah, have you noticed as you're getting older that, you know, more experienced in the league, that you're getting tougher assignments defensively, or you know, is Everton game planning with you like, hey, you're going to cover their best striker?
Well, like to be honest, we have so many talks about that, you know. It's like, yo, if you have to change you in this position, I'm gonna change you so you can take care of that. And for me, every game that I play is like a lesson. You know, I try to learn and improve. You know, like we play against so many like very good players.
Yeah. Oh,
So like, for me, when I can lock him like one of the best players, for me, I feel very happy because I feel that I'm helping my team, you know. So I do get a lot of assignments. Trust me, like, oh, if this guy's gonna shoot this side, you have to change and block this side. I was like, it's okay, but whatever you want. Like in 6 attacker defending team, he'll be like, yo, if we have this shooter, you have to change to this side. I was like, whatever you want me to do, I'll be there. Like I always put my head down and try to do my job. So, and I feel happy because more responsibility they give you, that means that you're more important for the team.
Yeah.
And like I say, like for example, this year, thank God, I start every game. That was one of my goals too, like be the starting in the starting lineup. So right now it's been happening. So happy. But like I said, like nothing is gift. I feel that I work very hard for everything that I get from the team.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can definitely see the improvement over those 4 years.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah, and you've absolutely earned the starter position. I mean, no question. You know, it wasn't like you said. You know, you worked your way up to that. It wasn't like
yeah.
you know all of a sudden you're just there. No, we saw, you know, going from you know, being in reserves and then just like you said, starting every game, and yeah, well deserved.
No, and like I said, I think that's how soccer should be. You know.
Yeah.
Like, my first year, I knew it wasn't my time. I knew I needed to learn a lot. My second year, still, like, for me, I feel a rookie, you know. Like, I only have 5 games on my back when I start the season. Like, so, like, by this season, to be honest, I feel that, like, I can help my teammates telling, like, oh, make this move, go this way, like.
Yep.
But like I can not lie to myself and say that I was that player last year because I wasn't. So like I'm very happy on what my teammates helped me to become and my coach. So like I said, like I don't really have a mind because I started like hearing like oh this is your last year, where you wanna go and this and that. And to be honest, I don't wanna go anywhere. I I want to say in Utica. I really love this place.
Oh yeah.
I live here year around, so definitely I want to stay here.
Awesome to hear.
So I guess I have one more question, then we'll let you
Sure.
get back in there with the guys and
Right.
have
Enjoy
a
your
good
cheese-
time. Enjoy
you.
the cheesecake.
Enjoy the
guys.
cheesecake.
Oh, hey, trust me, you don't have to tell me. Fun fact about me: everything that's sweet, send it to me. I did it, and then I'll go to the gym 3 hours after, so I can burn it out.
So you already mentioned it was Ryan Hall that brought you in. How did you end up in Utica?
Oh, it's a fun story, like big story. So I was in college in Connecticut. That's when I went to school. I'm from Ecuador, but I moved to Long Island. My 2 years in college I did in Connecticut. So when I was in Connecticut, the guy that owns Newtown, the team that owns the $1 million, so he hit me up through Instagram, social media. He's like, yo, like, I have a team in Connecticut. Do you want to come play? Blah, blah. I was like, yeah, for sure. So I went and played a few games. He's like, yo, you're really good. Like, do you want to try out for a team in Syracuse? That year, we still practice in Syracuse, Georgia. So I was like, yeah, for sure. Like, I was just finishing college that year. So I was like, I'm going to finish school, so might as well try to keep my dream. Shout out to Nick Pereira, legend of the game.
Thank you. Have fun. Stay
And
safe tonight.
You as
You
well,
as well.
sir.
so,
Everybody.
It's not going to be
Everybody.
a fun drive for
and
I got one.
I went try out. The tryout wasn't easy for me. It was a different game. At that point, I was Ryan Hall also. Big shout out to him because he gave me my first opportunity in the game. So I'm always gonna appreciate every time that I see him. I'll be like, yo, hey, what's up, coach? Because he put me in the game.
Oh yeah.
So I came try out. For me, it was tough. Thank God I have teammates like Christian Segura, legend in Utica.
Yes.
Moy Gonzalez, legend in Utica. Even Pat Thompson, and I was in Baltimore.
Yep.
It was in Utica. They're like, yo, don't worry, you're gonna get the game. This is a different game than outdoor. I never played indoor before. I was like, yeah, thank you. And then that's how I went. I stayed 2 weeks tryout, and then that year I remember the team was struggled a little bit, but they signed me, and then I remember the last 5-6 games, we were like, okay, let's just put the young guys, and that's how I got my few shift. I remember my first goal was my first shift ever. I went to St. Louis. It was like, yo, let's play Juan, like, just because. I played first touch, Brent Raymond hit the glass, I got a rebound, I scored. And that's how I got here, you know. So I remember I signed up like as a target. I didn't really feel that position, and then when Everton came, it just changed my game and my career, being one of the important pieces, I would say, in Utica right now. Hopefully I can keep that way, and then maybe like be a little bit more known in the league, and like I say, improve as a player and put it for my team.
Yeah.
That's how I came. Newtown saw me playing, and then he's like, yo, you want to try out? I try out, and thank God I was able to stay here. So I'm very happy to stay
We're
here,
ready
to
to
be
have
honest.
you as long as you want to stay.
Hey, I
Definitely.
want to stay here forever. I don't really want to go somewhere.
I'm a big proponent of fans doing more like the Steph Curry thing and just staying in the same team their whole career than title hopping like LeBron.
Hey, I want to be like Nate Bordeaux one day, maybe wear the captain band. That's one of my dreams and goal too. But like I say, like me, I always put my head down, work, and things will come. If that's God's plan, that's what happened to you, you know.
Of course you want to stay in Utica. Best fans
Let's
in the
go,
league.
Utica!
Fans in the league.
Let's go! And well, I want to say thank you if you can. Thank you to everybody in Utica. Love the city, and I hope you guys love the Prince, because Prince love you.
That's right.
Juan, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you
I
very much.
appreciate
You
it.
said you wanna hear
Honor
something?
to be here.
Said you want to hear some Spanish from me. I don't remember much, even though I took
One word.
Let me go. No moleste los animales.
Oh, let's go. No moleste los animales. That means don't bother the animals. We love animals.
Yeah.
Right? Hey, thank you so much, guys.
Thanks very
you.
much.
And see you next Saturday.
Saturday and Sunday
We're
is
gonna beat
Chihuahua.
Chihuahua. Let's go. We're gonna beat Chihuahua. Let's go.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks
you.
so
Appreciate
much.
it.
Appreciate you.
Of course. Thank you for the cheesecake.
Hey, no problem. Oh, that was great. Absolutely.
I expect you to show
It lived up.
You guys done it?
Yeah, we're gonna go to cold open here.
I just
and
want to
then-
say real quick.
Why are you cutting him off like that?
I
Greg.
Camera.
Oh, here I am.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We're back, joined by Vinny Dantas.
What's up, guys?
Vinny, great to have you on. Thanks for making the offer to come on. We
Absolutely,
appreciate it.
absolutely.
Yeah, as soon as he said you reached out, I'm like, yeah, that's gotta happen.
Nice. Yeah.
As someone that's been long on the other side of the Utica-Baltimore rivalry,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
how's it feel being cheered here instead of...
I mean, the fans here are next level. It's such a great place to be. A ton of really good people to play for. So it's been a very good welcoming.
Great to hear.
Yeah.
What do you think of the event?
Man, I to be honest, we had an all-star idea back at, right after the COVID, and then we had this, and I think this is definitely the pathway to keep moving forward and keep bringing this type of event to other markets, like other places, so people get to enjoy this. I think having it in Utica the first year is a great idea, just because the people here rally around it. There were several Utica players on the All-Star team.
Yep.
So I think it definitely set the tone for what's expected to come. But I also think that because it set the tone in a bar, like a pretty high bar, people are going to be interested in going to these games in the future because it was a really good event.
Yeah, we've talked a few times on here and with a few of the players that we were surprised at the intensity that the game kind of ratcheted up to as it went along.
For anybody to be out on the field, there's a level of competitiveness that they have to have within, right? So, for you to make it to an all-star game, you have to have a level of competitiveness that as soon as the whistle blows, it's all fun and games, but no.
Yeah, I mean, you want to. There's always going to be that competitiveness. There's always going to be that pride.
Exactly.
Exactly. It may not be a game that necessarily means anything in the grand scheme, but it's still, you want to win.
Of course, no, you do, and at the end of the day, you're representing mostly yourself, right?
Yeah.
And that's the thing. If you're representing yourself, you want to do it at the highest way possible, because that's what brought you to be in this building.
I was trying to
So
squeeze you in, but
yeah.
my car is.
No, it's okay. I'll walk.
No.
Yeah.
You need a ride.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, so I work here, Babes, in the kitchens, and I happened to just catch you out through the window when I was getting a drink the other night, Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
You were there with a few of your teammates.
Yeah.
It's like, it's all the Brazilian guys. How is it being able to be on a team with a bunch of your fellow countrymen?
It's natural that we gravitate to each other, right? It's the language and brings a little bit of familiarity to just all of us are away from home, so it's just natural that we get together. Especially on big events like a Super Bowl or something like that, where we get to unwind a little bit. But the fact that we have a few here, Coach, myself, Kelvin, is just really nice.
Oh yeah. I don't really have anything else.
Yeah, no, anything you
That's
want to
it.
add? We're just kind of trying to keep it quick, get you
I
guys
appreciate
back to
you
the
guys
party.
doing this stuff, bringing more attention to the league, and just spreading the word out. I really appreciate it, and hopefully we get to do this again.
No,
All right.
we appreciate you being on.
Very much. We appreciate the time.
Thank you.
We'll see you back here for 2
I'll see you guys later.
looks like the party's over the ice. So,
We got to wrap it up.
what up, Mike? Have a good night, sir.
But he's still long.
Looks like we're going to be signing off here. You got to try to grab Kelvin real quick for that.
Yes, it's right there.
And, ask him what he thought of the Luka trade, since he's a Mavs fan, or at least a Luka fan.
I'll do my best.
All right, get at it. Have a good night. Sox, go Utica.
Talks.